So I was recently on a podcast called Masters of Real Estate. And the funny thing is I'm not normally invited to speak to realtors very often for a number of reasons, right? One, mortgage people and title people oftentimes pay for their education. And so they are used to getting things for free. And then also, when I say things, I'm usually a little bit more direct. And sometimes some people don't want to hear the direct or the real talk. So I was invited to speak with a bunch of realtors this week. And what I did is I was dealing with the new NAR lawsuits and some of the things that have come out of that. And I'm not going to deal with that in this video, but I will tell you that what happened was those lawsuits kind of challenged a buyer's agent's ability to be paid by a seller and have put it back on, well, if I'm a buyer's agent, if a buyer has to pay me directly, what will be the ramifications of that? And so as I was addressing this, I don't pull any punches. My statement was, are you worth the amount of money you're charging? And in a real estate transaction, if I'm going to go get a buyer's agent, then I want to know what I'm paying them for. Now, historically, the seller pays them, and so I don't even care. Like, the seller's doing it, I'll go get a buyer's agent, they can do all the things, and it's not really focused on. But now if I have to bring money out of my pockets, if I buy a $800,000 house, and that's going to cost me $24,000. The big question becomes, what are you doing that's worth $24,000? Now, here's the interesting thing about that, right? There's two ways to hear that if you're a real estate agent. The first thing is you hear that and you just go, what do you mean? What am I doing? Oh my gosh, I can't believe you're questioning that. And you get offended or upset. And then the second thing to do, and this is the better way to go, is to go, well, let me just show you what I'm doing for that $24,000. So my recommendation to anybody in the real estate community, which has always been my recommendation for everybody in the mortgage industry, is be able to tell somebody why you're worth the money that you're charging. We can do it here at the Knowledge Coop. It's not that hard for us because we've documented why we're worth the money that we charge. And I would like you to do the same thing in your business, because a realtor who can't tell you what they're doing that's worth $24,000 is not going to get much business when people come in and charge way less to do the same exact job. But a realtor who can document and show me and tell me a story that will help me understand what they do for that money, that realtor's not at risk right now. So if you're in real estate, document what makes you worth it. If you're in mortgage, document what makes you worth it too. And in mortgage, it's crazy because I hear people lose deals over rate. My question is, well, what makes you better than that company that gave them the better rate? If you can tell me, then awesome. You probably won't lose as many deals if you can explain what it is you do that's so amazing that it's worth a higher price. So again, no matter what you do for a living, be able to document why you're worth it, be able to present that to somebody every single time. Just get used to going, well, here's why we're worth it. Let me just tell you, and be able to make that presentation. Otherwise, the only other option is be scared because a bunch of really crazy stuff is coming your way, whether it be AI, whether it be, cut rate real estate folks, whether it be mortgage companies becoming buyer's agents, all that stuff's coming your way. Be ready to defend your price. That's what I've got for you this week. We'll catch you next week.